never grows up. Like you have to have a baby for 15 years.
Hey,
Exactly.
hey, what's going on, Savage AF? I see you guys out there. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I'm high as hell and drunk than a motherfucker, and I'm poolside, baby. This is Savage AF, your boy
Okay.
Black Pager. We're coming to you live right now. I'm at the Peninsula Hotel, Beverly Hills, poolside. What? You don't believe me? Dog, that's water. That's water. This is not my backyard. I don't live like this unless
Last
it's
week
today.
I went to the
But here's the thing, y'all. Savage AF, man, we are here for you guys Monday through Friday live simultaneously on Facebook and YouTube at the same goddamn time. Mondays and Fridays, we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, I should say, we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's one of them things, you know. He's in Tacoma, Washington, the state of. So if you are in Tacoma, Washington, make sure that you are checking out Shang live at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. And Shang should be coming in any minute now, so they say. But he's getting into his hotel room and about to log in. I had a little day hang, doing a little day hang before we get into the show and I get into work. But again, this is still Savage AF. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. That's our motto, baby. If you ever miss the show live on YouTube or Facebook, you fucked up.
Oh, for sure.
You're actually a fucked up person. Needs to get their life together. But we have redemption for you. I have a way to turn your life around. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if my fingers, is it even getting in there? It's hard to do this on the phone, yo. But right there, bam. YouTube. Move the other direction. You see it? YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld. All one word. Nicole H., I see you in the building. Thank you for help building this with us. Um, Again, we're waiting for Shang. He should be in fairly soon. If not, it'll be a drunk solo for a minute, and that's just how we'll do it. Again, I'm poolside live at the Peninsula Hotel. This is actually just my bathtub. That's how I do. I like to skinny dip outside with a few friends, just chilling at the cabana, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We getting it in. This is real back here. There's real things going on. We've popped bottles. I've drank many palomas during the day. So, oh, you don't believe me? What? That's a paloma, dog. That's That's grapefruit juice and tequila and some lime. That's all you need. Still waiting for Shane to come in. In the meantime, in between time, understand that you can catch us on many platforms. So if you're not into the YouTubes, okay, you can always get us on Facebook, Meta World Book Face, whatever we call that. It's Savage A dot F dot. Okay, two dots. You just get both dots. It's two dot. A dot F dot. Man, I need longer arms. Oh shit! I almost dropped the phone. There we go. I need longer arms. There we go. Oh, that's a little more view there. Okay, cool. I don't know if my arms are built for this for a whole hour, but whatever. Um, Nicole, what up with you, girl? We appreciate you. Still waiting for Shane to come in, but today's gonna be a Freestyle Friday. I don't know if you saw the title of the show today, but yeah, I'm making up shit today. That's just what we're doing. We're poolside, and that's how it goes, bro. So just don't trip off of that. Okay, I'm sorry if you live in Minnesota or goddamn Virginia or some shit like that.
Oh, really?
You can't do this, on a Friday. May. Oh, by the way, it's Friday the 13th. Let's talk about it. I don't know if you guys are suspicious or religious or what do you call that? Superstitious? There you go. Some of y'all are suspicious, though. I will admit that. Some of you motherfuckers are very, very suspicious. Um, Let me see. Shang's still not here. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna figure it out. Mama gonna work it out. Mama gonna work it out. In the meantime, in between time, make sure that you guys are doing all the things to support the comedians that mean so much in your life, and I know we do. One thing that is very important right now, whether you believe it or not, it's kind of like oxygen. It's Instagram. Without it, comedians don't mean anything. We can't earn money. Um, if I don't get a certain amount of followers, they're going to take my kids away. And I don't have kids. Doesn't make sense, but they're going to do it. At Black Pedro on Instagram, make sure you follow. At Comedian Shane on Instagram, make sure you follow. Again, at Black Pedro. Do you see the spelling? Some people be like, is it BLA? Is it BLCK? I'm like, why would I leave a vowel out? Like, why would I do it? Is it BLCKPDR? Like, no, I use A's and E's all the time, dog. Also, Comedian Shane. Okay? It's not Shank or Shane. Okay? If you have a hard time remembering, just do Comedians Hang. Right? Comedian Shang or Comedians Hang. But his name is Shang. There's a G at the end, guys. You know how that goes. Come on, man. There's nobody in the pool right now, dog. I might skinny dip on you niggas right now. But that's what it is, man. Savage AF, you know what it is. We don't really give a fuck. It's Freestyle Fridays over here. A lot going on. I would like Shane to jump in this motherfucker around. Right quick, you know what I'm saying? He said he was trying to log on. Who knows? What I do know is that we have reached the finish line, and that's it's a pun. It's a play on words because Finland has decided to join NATO, right? Which is basically an organization that's like, if you fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us, and we're gonna fuck you up, right? And understand that the Ukraine has tried to join for years. I think about 10 years now, and they have not gotten that status. But all of a sudden, whatchamacall them? Finland. I've been there. Helsinki, great town. To be honest, I've never seen so many homeless white teenagers or young adults. I was like, y'all not really taking care of these motherfuckers, but whatever. That being said, so Finland has an 800 mile border with Russia, and this is actually, it could be a plus and a minus, right? Because oh wait, I got a guest, and his name is Shang, and he's coming in at the stream.
What's
We're
up,
doing
man?
it, yeah, bro,
I
yeah,
couldn't
bro.
get
He
on my
goes
end, couldn't get on my computer, so I said, "Fuck it, I'll do it on the phone." And look at
on the
you, you
phone
old,
time.
look at you, old
Hey
next
man,
to the.
bro, you see, duh, they don't want to see us work. They want to see us live, America. They want to see us live. Yeah, I'm poolside at the Peninsula in Beverly Hills. Sorry, guys.
What? Hey, what's up, y'all?
Life is
I
hard.
heard him talk about Russia. I heard you talk about Russia.
So yeah, no,
I'm
I was
like,
just, I was just, I was just popping off on some
how you gonna
freestyles.
talk about the? How you gonna talk about Ukraine and the Russia and you sitting next
And
to a pool?
I'm like, life is
Yeah,
tough,
these
man. They out
motherfuckers
here
over there.
dying.
Yeah, they over there dying and
They out
shit.
here dying.
Buildings falling on them. Hey, man, hey, excuse me, another Mai Tai. Can I have
Yes.
another?
Oh, I'm sorry. I need some more ceviche, if y'all don't
Yes,
mind. Is that
thank you.
are
Is that
those?
a?
Is that my salmon tartar? But yeah,
Where are you at?
I'm at the Peninsula Hotel. It's a high end bougie hotel in Beverly Hills. It's right at Wilshire and Santa Monica Boulevard.
What they just let you just traipse in, nigga?
Bro,
Sit next to-
Shane, you know we got homies, man, who got
I
homies,
didn't know
who
you
got
had a homie
connections.
that got you in there. This motherfucker
Yeah,
just,
I got,
yeah, I'm gonna come past and hang out at the pool.
bro. He hit me today, like, bro, we at the pool. We got a cabana. That's cabana style. The dude Sam is there. Nakai is here. We here. Big
What's up,
Sam is in the building,
guys?
man. We got a whole. There was a whole entourage here earlier. Some people are getting massages right now, bro. It's a whole thing. But
All right,
that
so
being said,
today's gonna be on the
war.
phone. We're just gonna talk about.
Yeah, we just
But
doing shit.
where's the comments at? I don't know where the comments at.
Oh, so there should be a. Oh, let me see. Maybe you can't access them as a guest because you're not logged in. But we do have people in the building. I see y'all, man. Thank y'all for building in. Oh, everybody's coming now. RVA Gourmet is here. Let me see. Pam Knox is here. Coochie Damas.
Yeah, I just been talking to Coochie Damas on the live,
And you know the first thing he asked for, he's like, "Where the naked women?" Since you're standing by the pool, Pedro. Listen, there's a few out here, dog. But you know, this is a family show, bro. Fuck your feelings.
no,
Shaq.
it's not. It's not. It's never been a family show.
Jamani Jones here. Let me see. AJ Fit is in the building.
Fit.
AJ Fit says Black Ron leaves the K out because I was talking about the spelling of my name. Well, I ain't that nigga, AJ Fit, and you know that. So I use all the letters.
AJ Fit, man, you keep talking that
BLACK.
smack, man. We gonna have a weight lift off.
And you gonna win.
No, I didn't say I was. I didn't say I was gonna win. I just said gonna have one.
AJ Fit gonna win. Yeah, no, I got my money on him. I love you, Shane. But
we're gonna have one.
In a standoff.
No, we're just gonna have a weight lift off. And then yes, and he's gonna win, but I'm still gonna do it. It's all about trying.
Pam Knox is telling me to lean my phone on something like what? She must be getting vertigo or shit. Oh, because I think she gets vertigo from the polka dots and shit. Anyways, man, I might not be able to do that, Pam. I'm sorry, but I'll try and stay as still as possible. Here's what it is, man. So Shang it down. Oh shit! Oh god damn it!
What happened? What happened just now?
I don't know. Okay, there we go. Well, holding the phone and being drunk and high at the same time, it's hard. It's not. It's a job.
That's hard. That's difficult. I got mine set on the thing. I'm trying to get my email to access. So
I've been in the pool. My hair is crazy. It's all good, y'all. So what I was talking about, Shang, as you came in was that we've reached what I call the finish line. Because Finland, and the people are called Finnish. Yeah. You see what I did? So, but Finland has drawn a line in the sand, and they're looking to enter NATO. Which is basically a world-class gang. You fuck with one country, you fuck with
gang.
But here's the thing, Shane. They have an 800-mile border that touches Russia, like Finland touches Russia.
Yeah, I know.
And so
I knew Finland was going to join NATO because they didn't agree from get-go with what Russia did.
Yeah, of course.
Right. And they also they didn't agree with Russia, but they also knew that if they didn't join, it would be a tougher run.
Also understand that Finland has warred with Russia, the Soviet Union, the former Soviet Union in the past, overland. So it's not inconceivable that we could see Russia, because Putin, I should say, we won't even call it Russia.
He's going to attack Finland.
Yeah. Well, he said there will be ramifications. See, basically, that border is his cornbread.
Yeah.
And it's going to be ramifications and repercussions for fucking with the cornbread, you know?
Right. And I knew that he was going to attack Finland. Hungary's next. And I knew he was going to do that. And you know who else was going to attack? I know who else was going to attack Finland. Coochie Damas' mama.
She's very aggressive.
She's very aggressive. I've heard. She's trying to take down a lot of different countries. And, I'm just letting y'all in the feed know Coochie Damas' mama is very, very territorial. I seen her take down a whole wolf pack once, just with her bare hands. I'm saying her bare paws. She was doing cocaine at the time too, because I sold it to her. But no, everybody knows Russia is going to try to make that whole area its shit. They wanted to go back to the USSR, and that's why he's acting like a fucking bitch. Like, I wonder if I was in the room with Putin, would he be a tough guy like that? Because I heard he takes his shirt off a lot and he does weird shit like that.
I think it would be very hard for you or I to get into a room with Putin.
But if we did,
there are no Negroes in Russia. So.
I know, but if we did get in the room with him, I wonder how much could he handle that smoke, or is he really that type of dude in real life, or was he one of those Russians that would just walk up, "I'm the bear," and just crush us?
It's funny you say that, because earlier today I was literally thinking, like, if I was a world leader and had to deal with Putin right now, I might just be like, "Oh, we could just fight, like me and you. Like, we could do this old style, like, just like whoever wins this shit, bitch, you out." You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
That's you.
But like, and I really think I could Handtastic
You
that
think you
nigga.
can take
I mean,
Putin?
give him a handtastic greeting.
No, I think Putin would grab us and just squash us like bugs.
No, not at all, bro.
I know
No.
you know who could beat us. I mean, like out of all of the out of
Well, the mayor of Kiev of Ukraine is Vitaly Klitschko.
yeah.
So this nigga was a world class boxer.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm not fucking with him, even though Russia
No, I
is.
mean,
But
but right
Putin,
now
I could take this
Russia's going.
motherfucker 1-on-1.
If Russia could take over the world, they would. Are you kidding me? So you people in the feed, I can't see you because I'm on the
He's
phone
he's
here.
trying to
I
binky.
can't
He's
see
trying to
what
binky and brank. All
I
right,
can't
let me
see
see.
what
Let me
y'all
try and get
saying.
some. Yeah, my bad, man. It's a little tough in this situation.
A
But
side note, since we
people are here,
freestyling,
man. Everybody
make sure
share
y'all
it.
come see me in Tacoma. If you're in Tacoma, make sure you see me. Go to superfunny.com, superfunnycomedyclub.com, and you can subscribe. Once you subscribe, you can
Yeah.
get free comp tickets if you subscribe. So do that shit. This
Pam
weekend.
Knox is having a problem. Pam Knox is having a problem with the shakiness of the screen, but I guess that's what drugs do to you, man. It's like she's a little off today. Her mental. No, I'm fucking with you, Pam. I'm sorry. We're I'm poolside and I got my camera in my hand, my phone in my hand. It's not even like we don't even call these phones anymore. It's like I got my camera, I got my studio in my hand. So that's what we're doing, man.
Right.
So RVA Gourmet said if we fuck with Putin, he would have put plutonium-210 in your tea, which is worse than herpes simplex 10.
Right.
But he would have, yeah. So I just
I
don't
put
understand who can't get close enough to Putin.
because he knows how to. He's a killer. It's like no.
It's crazy.
I will put my big Russian cock in your cereal. How does your Cheerios taste? Like
That's not
Russian
all
cock.
milk. That's not all milk at that
Yeah.
point.
So that's the thing for me, man. It's like, in my opinion, he's going to take over. He's going to fuck Finland over. He's already going to fuck. He's fucking Ukraine over. He's going to go after Hungary, and then guess what's next? Poland. It's a wrap. He's getting all of that shit.
No,
He's getting all of that shit.
he's totally about to. He's about to Nazi-fly this whole motherfucker. All right, let me see if I can get
And
up.
with America
Is
is the
this better
same
for you?
shit. America is a bunch of fucking Nazis. They're overturning Roe versus Wade. They're taking women's rights. They're about to
Yeah.
say go against gay marriage. The motherfucker. I was watching the news. I said, "Fuck it, I give up. I give up," because these people are really trying to change everything, man, and they're trying to take it back to when black people were slaves. Trust me. Once they win in 2022 and they win in 2024, if they do win, because the
They
Democrats are a
being the
bunch of
GOP,
pussies.
right?
Right, yeah, the GOP, because the Democrats are the most soft pussies in the world. You soft, all you Democrats that are in office, but Biden, you little soft, not doing the shit you could do, not fighting the way you're supposed to fight for us. Fuck you, man. Fuck the Democrats and the Republicans. I'm going with the progressives, period. Then I was watching Young Turks. The lady snapped, and I agree with her 1,000%. Nancy Pelosi don't do shit, but talk. But Biden don't go hard to pay. I've been saying this. None of them. We need to be just as aggressive with them as they are with us. We should be going after Manchin and Cinema and figure a way to fucking expose their bitch ass and get them
Yeah.
the fuck out of the way. But we don't do that. It's always conversation. Talk. Let's wait and see. Let's see what happens with them. And then it's too late. And by that time, the dick is already in your ass.
No Vaseline. Just
Yeah.
imagine a little bit of gasoline.
What's that crunching sound behind me? That's
That's man grits in
that's
your ass.
man dick in you.
Yeah, so nobody really wants that. Obviously we talked about Joe Manchin the other day and his
Bitch. Joe
his
man, he's man's bitch.
bitchnicity. Is that a word?
That bitch.
All words
Bitch
are made up, so we
talking.
just made one up.
Yeah.
But in regards to this finish line situation where the Finnish are so there's also another issue with this, right? So NATO has been like, oh yeah, Finland, come on in. Sweden is talking about joining too, which is a neighboring country. These are all on the Baltic Sea, just a boat's ride away, or from St. Petersburg, which is the Venice of Russia, right? I've been there. The Fontanka and the Neva are these two rivers that flow through the city. It's a beautiful city, but at this point, it's going to be bordering NATO countries. Here's the thing: the Ukraine, in addition to being convinced in the 90s by the Clinton administration to give up their nuclear weapons because we have your back, they've also been applying to NATO, or trying to apply to NATO and get in, for 10 years, bro, or like 9. And and now they're about to fast track Finland and possibly Sweden in. And being in an active war with Russia, I can understand Ukraine being like, what the fuck, bro? Bro, I've been trying to apply to your shit for fucking 9 years, dog. And you can't
And
let me in. And now
now
they
you
bombing my
decide?
shit. And you gonna let these Finnish motherfuckers in? You gonna let these
Yeah,
Finnish motherfuckers in? And not me?
yeah.
Bitch. Night, night, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Night,
Like,
night, 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 night,
it's
night,
gotta be,
nigga. Night.
it's
No, you
gotta
know
be
why?
frustrating.
You know why they're doing it? It's definitely frustrating, but you know why they did that shit?
Hmm.
Because they know that they got to gang up on Russia to make a dent.
Oh no, no, yeah, it's a
They got to walk up behind Russia and be like, "Hey, what's up, Russia? We all against you." Pedro's gone. All right, Savage AF. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're not doing a regular show today. There he is. I feel like somebody came up behind you, Pedro. Can you hear me? It's one of those shows today.
sorry,
Yeah.
I got.
Can you hear me? I guess we're on live, but I mean, Pedro shit went out.
And there was a sigh of relief that he was actually being bugged. Yeah. Private investigator Anthony Pelicano is on trial in federal.
All right, so I don't know if we're all still on the feed. Yeah, I guess we're not, and I can't see it from here. So, but yeah, Pedro fell out. I'm still in. Savage AF. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm actually up in Tacoma, Washington. Tacoma, Washington, doing shows, 5 shows at the Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club. I'll be here for 5 shows. So, and I can't even see if y'all commenting or not because it shit popped off. So, and I'm the guest in there. So, and so we'll see what happens. I'm in my hotel. I'm in the Holiday Inn. So I have no idea. I
Oh
think
man,
there go Pedro.
hey,
He's back.
thank you guys. Sorry, man. I was
Now, man, you can't do nothing about your hair. Settle down. Listen,
yeah, it's all. I know it's just wild
I
today. The
don't know
wind's
why you're
blowing.
trying to
We
trying to
rooftop,
fix it. You're on the
trying to act,
rooftop at the
trying to act
pool.
fancy.
You acting like a fancy pants.
I'm
Fancy
a little
pants.
bit of a fancy dude, dog.
You a
Sometimes I
little
get
fancy
fancy. Oh
dude.
yeah.
All right,
All
but
right,
no, I was telling them
I
Savage
can't
AF.
really remember where we dropped off. Sorry about that, brother.
You were talking about. I don't know. Listen, let's move.
Oh, we were talking about Finland and this could be an expansion of this war because Putin is promising, quote unquote, to retaliate
There will
against
be
Finland
ramifications,
and
bitches.
that's his cornbread. That line right there. So, sorry, man, that I got a little flipped right there.
I think something.
Um,
He was standing there, and somebody walked up behind him and went,
Kuchadamas, it was a naked girl, and it got me distracted. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Speaking of naked girls, Coochie Damas, how's your daughters?
So shit. Well, now that's another stage. You can
Now
talk
we
about,
going heavy in it.
yeah,
I'm
bro.
gonna see him
You
Sunday.
can.
Coochie Thomas is coming to the show Sunday. He gonna give me all that smoke. I like
That's it.
fucking with him.
Pam
Yeah,
Knox gonna be there too. I agree. I understand. So you might
I might have to
need some
get.
backup.
I might have to get some backup because no, Coochie. I met Coochie. He's
Nicole,
cool.
I did not fall in the pool. Okay,
No,
that's not what happened. Okay, it's called a dive. It's called a
okay.
dive. Okay, you don't
And
fall
Nicole,
into a pool. You either dive or you drown, and that's.
yeah, no, I was gonna say. So let me tell you something. If we don't go to World War uh 3,
7 at this point.
7, whatever it is, America is filled with a bunch of Nazis.
Oh yeah,
America's filled with
there's plenty of Nazis around. They're
they
just not
call
in the Ukraine.
on the Turks, on the Young Turks, they call them the American Taliban because basically they're taking over
Yeah,
the Republic. The Republican Party's taking over everything. The Democrats will keep, you know, submitting, condoning to their bullshit, letting them go. Let's work together. Let's work for God. Let's across the aisles. We need some strong thing. And abortion rights still got turned over. You said voting rights. They're not even acting like the voting rights shit is serious. You stupid
no,
bitches. You about to get
no.
that smoke because they cheated their ass off, and then people don't have the right to vote. So what's the fucking use?
How long?
I'm
How
at the
long? How
point
much
now
time
where
is
I'm
they
like,
have?
fuck it, man. We're gonna change this show to a relationship show to talk about relationship because I'm so sick of fucking politics. Because politicians can eat a bag of fucking not even a bag no more. A field of
Barrel.
dick.
Let's go barrel. Let's go. Oh, field.
A
Are we
field of
we owning
dicks.
land? Okay.
A a whole. You know what? Fuck it.
That
Uh,
that
uh,
that changes the whole idea of if you build it, they will come.
come. There you
In the
go.
field of dicks, yeah, it is.
I want it to be. I want it to be an orchard of cocks. Uh,
Yeah,
a
orchard.
cockatopia, if you will.
A
I'm
dick
sick.
orchard.
Yeah, a dickatry, which will be a country full of dicks, which is what we are now. Americans don't give a fuck. We're losing voting rights. Women, you're losing your pussy rights.
That's
Your
gone.
pussy rights are over.
That's
That's
done.
done. That's a
Hand
wrap.
that over.
All right, you might as well hand that over. You don't get to say what you do with your body no more. And
Yeah,
that's what the fuck is going on. And I'm fed up. I watch the shit. I'm fed
everybody
up, and
is.
it's making me wanna. I want to resort to violence. I want to take these hands and put them
Violence,
around.
punk. Yeah, so and this. Well, Russia is gonna play this as an act of aggression by Finland, but we know that's not what it is. It's simply an attempt to seek protection from an obvious neighboring aggressor. But it will be interesting to see how this plays out. Now,
We
Shane,
already know how it's gonna play out,
yeah.
Pedro. You don't know how it's gonna play out.
Well, I like you think Putin Russia's actually. So one thing Maya Baker brought up, and I had it highlighted, but I don't think I was able to actually say it out loud. But so here, Maya Baker says Putin about to run out of manpower to hold up another conflict in Europe. And Maya Baker so appreciates you because I feel like she's always on it. Is that that's the thing. It's like how many wars you gonna fight at once, bro? Like I wear gear sometimes that says Detroit versus everybody, but I always say one at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
I can't
but
have
if
you
like
all you
if
motherfuckers jump at me at once. You know what I'm saying?
if
Like
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Montana jump Detroit, they ain't gonna
it'd be
win.
tough. Yeah, and I mean like niggas could swing. We might knock out a few
Y'all can
bucks
take Boise though. Like if Detroit and
all
Boise
day.
win, yeah,
Detroit versus the
Boise will
boy,
be a
yeah,
wrap.
all day. No, one on one, at a man on man, mano a mano. Like yeah, like let's go. Detroit
Philly,
versus
if
everybody.
if,
But
if
but
Pennsylvania and New York came, Detroit be a
like if
wrap.
New York, if like New Haven, New York, and Philadelphia niggas got together at once and just jumped Detroit, yeah, we'd be fucked up. But because it's just a sheer numbers thing. But you can't do this all at once. So to Maya's point, um, Putin is already losing a war in the Ukraine. So the idea
Right.
that he could keep losing in Ukraine and fight Finland at the same time, which would then be a NATO nation officially. That's a whole other thing. But I think that was part of with the 2014 invasion of Ukraine, the Donetsk region, and the world basically not doing anything about that. That's proof that Ukraine is not part of NATO. They're not gang, and they've been trying to get in gang. But if Finland and Sweden get in gang, and and Putin invades gang, NATO is gang, then
it's a wrap.
Gucci
Look,
Gucci man.
So, let me tell you some Savage AF listeners. Circle your wagons. Find the people you love. If you're not in a relationship, America's going down the shit tube. Pretending to abortion rights, pretending to Trumpism. They're fucking winning because they're diabolical. They're devious. I'm using all the D words I can.
More or less, yeah. They are dickheads, donkey fucks.
They're right.
They are diametrically opposed to the truth.
Yes. Douchebags.
Douchebag. Let's go. We can keep doing this, man. They are going with the D. They are fucking dinosaur dick nuggets. Devious hoe donkeys. Man, it's just so much.
They are the corruption.
They are donut holes. No,
think about the corruption. Yeah, think about the corruption in America. Fuck the Ukraine and Russia. We already know Russia is already gone against done like 20 war crimes and has not been taken in front of the World Council to be fucking, reprimanded. We're not even doing that. We already know that. But I'm saying right now, and you people, I'm telling the truth. Right now, America is the one that's acting like a shithead. America is the one that's saying fuck women's rights or fuck what women want for their bodies. America is the one saying fuck your voting rights, and if you want to vote, you can't vote unless we say to vote. And if we don't win, then nobody wins.
Nobody wins. Hey man, so Shangadang. Speaking of nobody winning, because we can do a short one today and maybe move on after this. Yeah, and I actually do have to get to work. I'm still working tonight, yo. We got to do both. But here's the thing.
Got to do both.
From my personal, I guess this will be my pop in for the day, and I'm not gonna do the whole fucking video thing because I'm on my phone and I'm drunk and high.
I'm on the phone. Yeah, I normally would be in front of the computer.
But last night, and I know we talked briefly last night after this show.
Pussy fuck stink. Put the juice. Yeah, holy crunch.
So I did a show last night in the hood, and a situation popped up literally right before I got on stage. The comic before me is a woman named, and I just want to see how you and everybody else feels about this. The woman before the comic before me was a woman, and I didn't realize this until she got off stage and afterwards what it was. But she's part of the Talib Kweli's podcast.
I know her.
The People's Party, right? Jasmine Lee, I think is her name.
Yeah.
So I never met her, worked with her or anything, and I didn't recognize her face from that, but I see her all the time on Talib Kweli's People Party, right? So she's that sister. And the host last night of this show brings her up like this. He's like, this next comedian coming to the stage, man, she fine as hell and got a fat ass. Give it up for Miss Jasmine Lee. And she addressed her disconcern with that right as she got on stage. She went through her material, but then at the end, she like rebanged on the host to like be like, that shit ain't cool and fuck you, nigga, and blah blah blah, right? Like that kind of vibe, right? Where she was just like, man, fuck the host, basically on her way off stage. Then the host gets back up and tries to rebang on her, like, well, shit, that's the last time I try and compliment your ass and titties, or like that kind of vibe. And she started heckling him from the back, and it turned into a whole thing. And she stormed out with her entourage. And then, after all of that, the nigga goes, let me bring your next comic to the stage. This brother, shit, I forgot his name. And I just yelled out from the back of the room, Black Pedro. So I had to follow all that shit, dog. Shane, what do you think about a male comic?
Keith.
I
Fuck
wasn't
it.
gonna say names.
His
He's
name
like,
is Keith Morris.
yeah. And he came up and like, listen, bro,
He played a crackhead that sucks dick in all of the black movies.
okay,
That's
okay,
the truth. No, I'm not
okay.
joking. I'm not joking at all. That's real.
It's my first time working with the brother, so I didn't know him, but I got up there and addressed it as I can. And by this time, Jasmine had left the room, but I was like, I was like, I don't have any problems with Keith, but I could feel Jasmine because like I've never been introduced on stage as this next brother coming to the stage. Ladies, he got a huge ass dick. Give it up for Black Pedro. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't take that intro,
Right? Who
but
wouldn't?
it ain't got shit to do with
It
my
wouldn't be
comedy.
true with me.
Well, for me,
I don't know
I
about
can hold up my
Pedro.
end, but the point is that has shit to do with comedy. So I could feel you, Jasmine. I know why you're upset. I think ultimately what I would have liked to have seen is like for Jasmine to lean in on the comedy side and just bang on this nigga, like, but like comedically, because I understood her anger, but in that moment as a live performance, she would have been at her most powerful if she could have just turned all of that into jokes. And I don't know the sister, and if she ever sees this or ever talk to her, I would encourage her to do the same, which is to just like lean into the jokes part. Like this nigga had gray hair cornrows. Like if you have gray hair, I don't think you should have cornrows. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you passed your cornrow prime. You know, like there's so many
There's a
ways she could.
cornrow cutoff. Did you?
Yeah.
You didn't know?
The cornrow cut, and it's like there's so many. I feel like there were so many ways she could have leaned in joke wise, and understandably, she was offended and leaned into a space of offense and anger. And I'm not saying she was wrong at all. I'm just saying to Sister Jasmine, my advice would be next time lean in with comedy because we're in a comedy space and like
Well, I disagree.
burn that nigga down.
I say
through comedy.
I disagree, man. I think she should have took a small pocket knife and stabbed this nigga.
So RVA Gourmet brings up a thing. She says she should not have been objectified in the first place. And I agree with that. Absolutely, RVA. You know you my sis, so I got you. But what I'm saying is the sister Jasmine Lee, she's not in control of that, right? She's not in control of being objectified. She can only control her response to it, right? And like even as black men in this industry, we definitely get objectified. Comedians, blah blah blah. Like we all do it. It's on different levels, and I understand that for black women, there's like so many layers to this hate cake that gets fed to Americans. That I get it, and I totally understood her anger, but I think she would have been at her most powerful. She would have been at her most powerful if she could have flipped that into just like pure jokes about it, like clown this.
She don't have the skills, man.
Well, that
I know
but all I'm saying is like that's the skill that needs to be built up because at this point trying to like cancel or Me Too some niggas in Lamar Park that's not going to change the game. But what might is the power of your voice. And that's what should. But again, I do lean in. I lean in like some of these brothers, these older brothers, gonna have to understand that like that's not the way this shit goes anymore. Like you can't really just be like, hey, toots, look at the gams on that dame. Like it's them days are kind of over.
Those days always been corny, but that's the corny dude. That's the corny dude that does that. But when you look at the show. Look at the show. I've done the show, but I was with different hosts. Look at how they roll. Look at how they write their shit. He got nothing else, and I ain't mad at him.
I think only part of that problem is that they're trying to bring the comedy act theater back, which was made famous by Robin Harris, and it was a situation where they, it's kind of the coining of the phrase, "Let's bring Hollywood to the hood."
It ain't gonna happen.
And yeah, bro, the times are different. So you're never gonna bring anything back the way there's nobody who should be trying to bring back gas guzzling boats from the 70s in terms of car manufacturing, right? Like that shouldn't like sometimes times change. Sometimes and sometimes niggas need to wake up to that and understand like, okay,
Well, he's
I
not. I
can't
don't
really
know why he's not. That's not going to ever happen.
I
It's
get
just
that with
not.
this group and this thing. And it like here's the thing, like cuz a lot of what I heard is like, man, if Robin Harris was here, he would have still been clowning her. This nigga Robin Harris had a special set of skills that very few have, man. Like very like a
No.
presence, like to be that black and ugly and dominant on stage, and the way he did it, it's like like I don't think anybody out here should be trying to recreate that.
Did you enjoy your night last night at that clinic? Because I told you I was up in Hollywood Fawcett.
Fuck you, man.
Yes.
So actually, shout out to Nick Alexander. We had fun in the back of the room, just making fun of our careers at that point. Because Shane, how sometimes you show up and you're like, the fuck am I doing here tonight? And I
Wait.
appreciate the time I had last night. Like I always want to get on stage, but sometimes you show up and you're like, fuck, man, this is about to be a workout, bro. Like I'm about to do right knee, left elbow. You know what I mean? Like that shit, it hurts, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna have
But
to do the Muay Thai plum crunch.
yeah,
That's what
I'm like, I'm out here kicking trees the next
I'm
day,
gonna
just
have to
try
do
to.
the clutch and the knees. I'm gonna have to put
Dog,
that in.
no, it's so crazy. But
Yeah.
so ultimately, Shane, let me just get your take on this. Old school dudes need to change on this, or the new school chicks need to battle back harder, or like what's your thing about this
I
ultimately?
think the new school chicks need to battle back harder, but use their comedy to battle back with. I think that they, what I'm saying, but at the same time, I think the old school dudes, I guess I'm considered an old school dude, but I don't think I'm in the same vein as Keith or Jeff or none of these comics. Um, they need to step up their game.
Yeah, I
And
mean, I think we're past the point of just leaning into, bitch. You need to. It's like, bro, the pimping days are
let me tell
kind
you
of
something, bitch.
over.
If your pussy juice ain't if your pussy juice ain't mixed with Kool-Aid, then why you with the
What you
smacky
right?
dacky, smacky dacky, pussy looky licky. I mean, that's what the fuck they
And that
sound like to me.
so
That's
and
all I hear.
and Nick and I were in the back of the room, like kind of enjoying that in a negative way. Um, but yeah, man, ultimately it's just like how long are we gonna do this? Just like because at this point, pimping is actually called sex trafficking. It's not even a cool term anymore. So, um, like just
Like you
telling bitches how
can't
they need to
grab a
talk and
woman's
think and
wrist and say, "Come here, babe. Come here, toots." And if you do that, that's
hey
assault.
dame.
That's sexual assault. So no, I think they need
But
to
I
step
do,
up their game.
but I do agree that um, the best way for a woman to address that if she's on stage is to lean into the comedy, and you can use your anger to focus that, but focus that anger through comedy because your anger is justified. You're totally justified for being angry. But in that space in a live show, you will service yourself best as a comedian, as a female black comedian, whatever. You will service yourself best by leaning into the comedy part and not letting the anger take over. Because at this point, she was like basically asking live for the the promoter of the show to cancel the host, and it's like, well, that's not going to happen live for you, right? Like that's not going to happen, whether right or wrong, whatever. So
No,
in that moment, like burn this nigga, like roast this nigga, not even afterward, but like in that room, burn. And if you need to do it afterwards, fine, but like get that video of you
use
like
your social
killing
media
this
to
nigga.
crush him if you want, because she got social media.
Yeah, yeah, no,
But
and
the
I'm,
reason
I'm,
she can't
I'm
push
sure
back,
I'm sure through the Talib Kweli thing, her numbers must be huge.
yeah,
So like, I know that venue is a little bit worried about
I
a little bit of flame that she might bring to him, but
now you know why. One, she couldn't push back from a comedic aspect because she's not at that level. Secondly, she's just not, and that's not. See, the women say, "Well, why ain't she?" Because she ain't. You got shit to do with you having a vagina. It got the shit to do with your skills. This is
skills.
not a male woman strength thing. This is a fact. So yeah, I don't. I mean, the
Well,
way she went
yes.
at it,
No rush.
I heard that
Like
she
five.
flipped the fuck out.
No, I mean she was upset. She was upset, and
She should
I'm
be.
not. It wasn't unjustified at all. I think ultimately, career-wise, she would be better serviced by uh, channeling that anger through comedy directly at that dude and
Exactly.
flame fire that nigga. Like next time, burn this dude verbally live. Like that's what you have to do. Like you have to lean into, a gray-haired, cornrowed, bucktooth motherfucker.
You seen his
Like
act? You seen his act? Come on.
he admittedly said he started with one joke. And he told that one joke, and it still wasn't funny. He was like, "That was the only joke I had when I started." And I was like, "And you still doing it? Okay, that's because it still ain't funny." But yeah, that's the level she did. So like when you dealing with motherfuckers on that level, you have to rise above it and go with the comedy, lean into the comedy. That's my thing. That I just wanted to ask you about that, Shane, because that was an experience.
All
It's a
right.
Freestyle Friday, so I don't know if you have anything you want to finish with, Shane. But
Now, what I'm gonna finish with, this is what I'm gonna finish with. I want to let y'all know that I will be avoiding shows like that.
it wasn't.
Uh,
And listen,
I love our
the
people.
previous 2 weeks at that club where Netflix is a joke sponsored, it was packed out. Blah blah blah. This was
Pan
a
African Film Festival.
last night we were working. Dog, the motherfuckers were in the gym like big bing next joke, whoop, coop. Like it
No,
was work.
I'm no. My feelings on it is black people. Step up our game. The world's about to change. They're about to try to make us back be in chains. My Shangri is today. They overturning Roe versus Wade. They're taking women's rights away. They're taking black voters' rights and black and brown voters' rights away. So what we got to do is step up our game and start really insulating ourselves from the bullshit because it's coming. So make sure that you build your strength and just
Yeah,
like Pedro did, we need to be more weapons, more shit because it's going down. That's it.
build your strength. Build your strength, y'all. Let's
That's
build up, man. But
it. That's
Savage
it.
AF, as much shit as we talk, we here for you, black women. We here for black women comedians. I'm here for you. I'm here for my brothers too. I
Right.
want
But
I want that whole situation from that. I want all of them to get better. Everybody to get better at what they do. Because there's no,
absolutely.
because we're at the point where the audience is attacking us. So there's no need for um, comedians to be attacking each other.
Right.
And to be honest, okay, this is one thing I didn't share about my previous thing, and basically what you're touching on, Shang, is like women, the way we treat women in our society. And I will say this that I got to open up, I got to host for Charlie Murphy the first time he came out to like Cali, and he was headlining the Brea Improv. And there's a woman named Marina Franklin who
I
is
know, Marina.
fucking hilarious, man. She's a great writer and fucking hilarious. If you ever watched the Chappelle show, the Whack Arnold skit, she was the woman who was like, "Ugh, nigga, you smell like French fries," right? Like a great line, iconic. But she is also a great comedic writer. And as a younger comedian, I was still in my 20s and like fairly newer at the shit. Um, to be honest, after her set, I addressed it. I came back up and I was about to bring Charlie up, but I was like, give it up for Marina Franklin. Man, wasn't she titty? I mean, funny, right? And the crowd, it got a huge laugh. But in that moment, I had reduced her to her titties and not
Her
the comedy,
skills.
right? And when I got off stage, she respectfully, she did not bang on me at all, and we maintained a friendship after that. But she was like, "If you could you not do that, please?" And I was like, "Oh." In that moment, being the man of a single mother and having a younger sister, I was like, "Yeah, that was fucked up." And I've never done that again. I've never
Yeah, I
ever
don't. Yeah, with
brought
women
up a woman
comics, I
like
don't.
that, but it was an
Well,
easy. It's low base. It's base. You know what I'm saying?
no, yeah,
It's the
no.
low
With,
brow.
with with women comics, I don't do that except for Leslie, Big Leslie. Other than,
Wait, I thought you said women comics.
oh yeah, see, wow,
You
wow.
know I hate her. You know I hate her. So and she
Man,
hate me.
she
So
is,
fuck
she
it.
is, she is,
Let's
she's
go.
quite a, she, you know what she is? She's like if food poisoning was a person.
Hey, I ain't gonna say that's not true.
I said it.
But hey, she had a great career. She's having a
She's
great
got a
career.
great
So let's
career.
go.
She's rich. You know who did? You know who else was successful? Hitler. Hitler did pretty well too.
The devil is doing fine. He got his own property.
It doesn't mean that you're good.
Yeah.
No, I'm fucking with you. I don't know her personally. All I know is that, and she's not food poisoning if it was a person. But I'm just saying,
But she
you know
does
what?
hate me, and it's been very rude to me every time I've interacted with her.
She hates me too. She hates me too because I said that she did some coon-tastic shit on Saturday Night Live, and she should be upset about it. Don't do controversial shit if you can't handle
The
controversy.
controversy, yeah.
Exactly.
She said she would have made a good slave, and I'm
Right,
like,
and people didn't like it. So and you
some people
start
loved it
crying.
though. Some people
They're all
loved
coming
it.
at me. They're all coming at me. Well,
I don't understand how you don't have the vision to understand that if you're gonna go on as a big black woman and say I'd have made a good slave, that niggas wouldn't be slightly upset about that. Whatever, man.
it's
Savage
not
AF, man.
self-awareness. All right, check it out.
Yeah.
This weekend, one, you have a good weekend, but I'm
Yes,
say that
sir.
to Pedro
Kill
first,
it.
but then
Tacoma, dog. Kill it.
I'll be in Tacoma, Washington with comics I don't know, and it's gonna be interesting. I'm doing it 5 shows at the Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. If you want comp tickets, superfunnycomedyclub.com. Subscribe and you get comp tickets. 5 shows. We got 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow, 1 show Sunday. And so tell all your people about it.
So your friends, as Shang says, man. It is Savage AF, y'all. We will be back
Monday,
3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know what it is. In the meantime, man, have a great weekend. Keep your finger out your nose and heroin out your arms, y'all. We love you.
Definitely
Stay
do
peace.
that.